Hey, what's up everyone? Glock9 here and welcome to ParadiZe is the game we're playing today, the demo actually, which is available right now. If you want to play it for yourself, use my link in the description below. It will take you to their Steam page where you can download it for free. And you can also wishlist the game if you like, so you're alerted when the full game releases. The full game is also 15% off and will be until the release date, which is February 29th, and it's coming out on PC, PS5, and the Xbox Series X and S. So what is the game? It's a hack and slash zombie game with some crafting and survival elements. It has a very arcade feel to it, which I love. It's pretty unique. You can actually take control of the zombies and have them do your bidding. It does have a multiplayer co-op mode, 2 players if you're playing locally, 4 players online. And let me just play the intro for you. That will better explain what's going on here.
Are you tired of constantly fleeing? Of hiding? Of struggling in a world infested by zombies? Are you exhausted? Without resources, a home, without anyone to rely on? Don't despair. Hang in there. You still have a chance. Join us. Join ParadiZe. Here in ParadiZe, everyone is safe and everything is secure thanks to our Zombie Guard technology. It's a haven of peace where zombies are under our control. Here, zombies no longer attack you, they defend you. Yes, you heard that right. It's incredible. Thanks to our Zombie Guard technology, zombies have become genuine bodyguards that serve you. Thousands of acres where the living are back in control and existing in harmony, far from the pandemic, thanks to this groundbreaking technology. Stores, security guards, hospitals, industry, movie theaters. A safe place for everyone, where men, women, and children have nothing more to fear from outside zombies. You don't need money, a title, or diploma to get your own Zombie Guard. Everyone is welcome in ParadiZe. Everyone is welcome in Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome.
Seduced by the promise of safety and a semblance of normal life, you traveled across the country to ParadiZe. After a decade of fighting the living dead, a better life might finally be within reach. And that's what I did. Made my way across the country, and I finally made it here. ParadiZe, baby. Now, it didn't look as promising as I had hoped it would, but I was still pretty optimistic at that point. So I headed on in to start my new life in the safety of ParadiZe. But then I spotted some wood and I said, I better take this with me, just in case. Then I crossed a shoddy-looking bridge. Below me were a bunch of brain eaters. I said, see you later, you brain-eating pricks. There's one brain you ain't eating. Not that I got much of a brain for them to eat anyway, and I headed on into ParadiZe. First thing I noticed when I got in there were zombies doing work. I said, holy shit, zombie slaves. You know what's funny about slavery? Nothing. Unless your slaves are zombies, then that's kind of funny. I walked over to the warden, introduced myself.
I could watch them all day. Don't even need to fetch wood. They feed the generator all by themselves. No more worrying about electricity. Maybe I could teach them to cultivate my veggie garden. Sorry. Didn't see you there. Are you wanting to move in here? Wait. Hold up. What am I supposed to do? No one ever wants to move in here. Yes, the bylaws. Yes, that's it. Rule number 1 of the ParadiZe bylaws. To gain authorization to move in, you must have a zombot. No one should move around in ParadiZe without zombot protection. So before anything else, find a zombot. Go see Bob. He supplied mine.
Now, two things concerned me after speaking to the warden. One, he said nobody ever wants to move here, and two, it looked like he had gotten the shit beat out of him pretty recently. Like somebody folded his clothes while he was still in them, you know what I mean? He wanted me to not die and find Bob, so I checked the map. Bob wasn't too far away. Looked like I was going to have to cut through the forest to get to him. I said, that's not a big deal. I've been through the woods before. So I headed on my way. I walked right past those working zombies. They didn't seem to care one bit about me. I said, well, that's promising. They were picking up wood. I said, I should probably do the same. So I picked some up. I found some sage on the way there, too. I said, isn't that shit hippies use to ward off bad spirits or something? I don't know. Maybe I'll smoke it, see what happens. The first zombies I encountered had those helmets on, but they didn't seem to be working. Zombies weren't aggressive either, though. So I did what any normal person would do, and I bashed them with that stick I picked up. I dropped the broken hacking helmet, picked it up. I said, if I could fix this thing, I can have my own zombot. I also picked up some cloth and some scrap. There were a lot of zombies to the north, so I turned to the south. I said, I don't want to deal with all them right now. All I have is a stick. I found a turned over bus and a crate. Against my better judgment, considering how many zombies were around, I interacted with it.
Bob's Archives P-48-3, the Emotional Support Zombot. Open the portable pylon configuration menu. Equip your Zombot with a saddle, then order it to heal you while in combat and to collect items while out of combat. And that's it. A Zombat to heal you, transport you, and collect items. There's more to life than combat.
After reading one of Bob's archives, I started getting a better idea of what's possible when taking control of one of these zombots. I said I need to find Bob now, and after checking the map, it looked like north was going to be the fastest way to get to him. I said, well, I'm going to have to deal with these zombies sooner or later. Let's see how sturdy this stick is. Well, not only was that stick sturdy, but that was the most fun I had had since I'd been there. I did take a little bit of damage, though, so I figured I'd better see if I can craft some bandages. And I could, so I did. Couldn't help myself. I had to beat the shit out of a few more before going to see Bob. I got some more loot that way. I finally made it to Bob's place. He had a bunch of zombots working for him, and he was decked out in all sorts of mechanical doohickeys. And then one of his zombots waved at me. I said, what's her name? He said, don't even think about it. But I thought about it. After talking to Bob, he wanted me to craft my own hacking helmet so I could have my own zombot. Now, luck has it, I already had the materials I needed to craft one. Yes, sir. All I needed was one broken hacking helmet and some scrap. So I went ahead and made one. Now all I had to do was knock down a zombie, shove it on their head. Literally the first zombie I saw, knocked it down, shoved that thing on its head, and just like that, had my own zombot. It was that easy. I was back at Bob's in no time to show him my new zombot. I knew he'd be impressed, and that lady zombot of his kept waving at me. I said, Bob, you better send her off somewhere before I do something I'm going to regret. After Bob's, I went back to see the warden to show him my zombot so I could become a member of this fine community. But he was overrun with zombies, so me and my zombot took to action. I tore through that crowd like loose leaf paper. It was nice not to feel vulnerable and weak. I loaded the warden's generator back up with wood so the power would kick back on, and then I closed the gate. I had saved ParadiZe, my new home. Now, there's plenty left to do in this demo, but I want you guys to experience it for yourself. So like I said at the beginning of this video, use my link down in the description, which will take you to their Steam page, and you can download the demo that is available right now and play it for yourself and see what you think about the game. And like I also said, add it to your wish list so you are alerted when the full game releases on February 29th on PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thank you to Echo Software for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun playing the demo, and I'm looking forward to playing the full release to see how this story plays out. And thank all of you for watching and all of the support you always show me and this channel. You guys are the best. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter if you want. It's at Glock9Gamer. I follow all gamers back. Stick around for more, and I will catch you guys in the next video.